to the Pittsburgh Pirates, and we're talking about Mr. Konnor Griffin. Konnor Griffin, KG, future Bucco superstar. There are talks about this guy already being extension talks, 10 years. I would like to think it'd be 180, maybe $200 million. 18, $20 million a year for a 19-year-old who's turning 20. Guys, I know we have to kind of remember that all of his hits so far this season in the spring training have been home runs. All of his hits have just been home runs. He has only had 3 hits in his 15 at-bats. But here's what's interesting about those 3 home runs. If I'm right, all of them are 2-run, 3-run, multi-guys-on-base home runs. It's not a question of can the guy hit home runs. It's the fact that he hits home runs when there is guys on base. It is so important in baseball when you want a power hitter to hit when guys are on base. And that's really what it comes from. Like, people go, oh, well, what about his singles? What about doubles? Like, the guy needs to show he can get on base, not just hit home runs. I mean, that's really a specialty. That is really what, Joe DiMaggio and Mickey Mantle and, players of old used to kind of be. They used to be the guys that would just set everything up, hit it out, and all of a sudden you would just be kind of cruising the rest of the game because you were up 3 to 4 runs. It's really an important thing to have that in a player, especially in a young player. This guy is being compared to Ken Griffey Jr., to Bryce Harper, to Juan Soto. These are all mega stars that have had remarkable careers, and they're always going to be some of the bigger names in all of baseball. So the fact that this kid is already showing that he can be an elite player like that, I don't have any problems with this whatsoever. I mean, I understand that we want to see a little more consistent hitting. I understand you want to see, like, the line drive down the baseline. You want to see the gapper. I get that. I want to see those things as well. But the fact that this kid is just a power hitter, he's 6'4", 220 pounds. Like, this right here is the build of a huge dude, of a huge name. Like, this is the potential superstar for the next 10 years. I mean, we're looking at a player that just shows raw power and just amazing exit velocity. Those are things you can't find in 25-year-olds, let alone 19, 20-year-olds. This is a very important aspect of the game, and he's got it. And the Pittsburgh Pirates may have it for quite some time. I mean, we love Kutch. Everybody will always remember Andrew McCutchen as one of the greatest guys in our era. But Andrew did not have this type of power. Andrew did not have this type of stature. Andrew, it was not 6'4", 220. That right there is just an NFL style. Like, that could be a wide receiver, a nice tight end. Like, that is huge to have for your team. Like, we need to have as much power as we possibly can. Knowing that we're going into the season with guys like Lau, O'Hearn, potentially Cruz, Reynolds, and even Ozuna, there's 5 huge bats that could make big noise, and here comes another one that is going to be around for quite some time. This might be the most exciting time you could have as a Pirate fan. I mean, if you have kids and they're 7, 8 years old, we could very well be seeing the next generation really have a chance to have a franchise to talk about. We've had names on the Pirates before, but there were 2, 3 guys tops. Like, really, what are you talking about in my lifetime? I mean, between Andy Van Slyke and then Barry Bonds, yes, there was some names in the early 90s. After that, you're looking at, of course, Jason Kendall. We had Jason Bay, Freddie Sanchez. Like, there were some guys here and there that filled out a roster, and there were a big name here or two. Guys, we've got at least 4 or 5, at least that many. And here comes another one. KG, it's just been fun. It's really been a great thing to see. And I mean, watching this kid get interviewed, he's always smiling. He always has a great attitude. And again, it doesn't matter if he hasn't gotten a whole lot of other hits. The fact that these home runs come when they do, the swing looks pretty. The atmosphere just feels more electric when he's there. The more you say it, how could this team not put him in the opening day roster. How could they not? There's so many speculations. There are so many different ways this can go. But as far as the franchise is concerned and the fan base, this is the kind of player you need to have up here. And if they were to do this before the season starts, to really give him an extension and say, this is going to be our guy for the next decade, it would really start to show the other side of like success. Like, we could very well be like, guys, this is something you build with. This is a player that can really make you want to come here. This is how exciting it could be. Baseball is one of the more exciting sports when it really works. And this is a guy that can generate a lot of good feelings. So as far as making it happen, I can only hope that it does, because this is the kind of superstar that could very well be the representation for years to come. And we could finally say that we're no longer the jokes. We're no longer the organization that people steer from or try to stay away. They actually could be getting over that hump finally and say that we don't want to have that kind of atmosphere anymore. We want things to be better, and that's exactly what it needs to be. So I'm all for it. I hope the kid does make it happen.